Hello, my dear viewers. Today, let's cross borders and focus on our neighbors, that is our Ugandans, and focus on their political matters. Now, a disturbing message that I had yesterday was that General Muhoozi Kainerugaba, the first son of President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, has announced that he will not run for presidency in 2026 Ugandan election. In a surprise move, he cited divine intervention or divine guidance for that matter, stating that the Almighty God instructed him to prioritize his army first. Muhoozi has publicly endorsed Yoweri Kaguta Museveni for re-election, paving way for his father's potential sixth term. So this is the Ugandan president's first son, who also doubles up as the general of the Ugandan army. So he has just, the recent news that we are hearing is that he has stepped down to leave his father to vie for the presidency for the sixth term. And as you all know, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni has ruled Uganda for more than 40 years now. So his son has dropped his bid to run for election and explained the reason why he dropped his presidential bid, stating that God told him, or God instructed him, and we don't know how God instructed him, but he says that God instructed him that he should prioritize his army first. So in short, the son of the president of Uganda, that is General Muhoozi, has decided to prioritize his army over running for president come 2026. But that is not the shocking matter inside here. The shocking news is that after stating that he will not run for or vie for presidency in 2026, and after publicly endorsing his father as his preferred presidential candidate, General Muhoozi also made a very controversial remark. General Muhoozi stated that after his father finishes his presidential or comes out from the presidential seat, no any civilian, and this is where I want us to be very keen on, he stated that no any other civilian will rule Uganda. This is the general of the Ugandan army now speaking, Muhoozi. Is stating that no any other civilian will ever rule Uganda, and the next president will either come from only two places, that is either from the army or from the police service. So in short, General Muhoozi is suggesting that for one of the qualifications for you to be a president in Uganda is that either you should be a police officer or a soldier in the Ugandan army, which is so disturbing. We are wondering why this general is trying to abuse democracy. As we compare this country, this great nation of Uganda, to our country, Kenya, we can see that at least, even if we are not there as Kenyans, as far as democracy is concerned, but at least we can see some steps which have been made, some development which have been made when it comes to democracy. Yeah, we can see that after every 5 years we have an election, free and fair one, where we have given a chance to elect our own leaders as civilian, and everyone is allowed to vie for the seat that he wants, either even if it is a president, a governor, an MCA, or whichever political seat that anybody wants to vie for. He is allowed here in Kenya to vie, whether it's a civilian, whether it's a police officer, whether it's whether it's poor, whether it's rich. Now that is far as Kenya is concerned when it comes to democracy. But when you compare to our neighbors, Uganda, we can see that democracy is under abuse, where leaders, yeah, especially from the army. I don't know if this country is ruled by the army or what, but the general of the Ugandan army has stated that no any other person can rule Uganda if it's not from the army or from the police service. It should either be a soldier or it should be either a policeman. So my question is, what about that person who is a civilian and wants to vie for presidency? And I feel like these sentiments are directly targeting specific individuals in that country, especially the opposition leader. And one of the great opposition leaders that we have in that country is none other than Bobby Wine. Bobby Wine has been named as a major opposition leader in that country. So I think these sentiments are directly targeting those opposition leader and perhaps any other individual that has the ambition to vie for presidency in Uganda. So if you're in Uganda, then maybe you don't stand a chance to vie for presidency, because for one of the qualification is that you should be a police officer or you should be a soldier, and if you're not any of those, then you better find something else to do. So that is the shocking news that I'm hearing from our neighbors, the Ugandans, and I don't know what you think. Please, I would like to hear your thoughts in the comment section, and don't shy away from commenting. Please also don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share it so that it can get more views. I'm your guy, Bravin Omondi, and let's meet next time. Bye bye.